Or I could say,
It's a dick.
no, that's a dick maneuver. That's not a dick.
Dick and dick is what I was thinking.
You forgot the B.
Yeah,
You just said dick.
I did.
Dick!
You know that you're going on there. You ready to go on here?
I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I said, what do I got to click on here? I don't have to click anything here. Here, let's do this. Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Krazy Truth. I'm the host with you most. I'm Cole, and I'm here with the lovely, with a new video released out, Miss Amanda.
Hey.
What the fuck is that look for? We're 2 seconds into the fucking show.
You said something goofy.
Okay. This is going to be one of those shows. Hey, for those of you following along at home, or you might be from the many moons, if you're checking off the check marks in your prison cell, this would be season 6, episode 256. I updated the board.
Look at you go, pumpkin.
Actually, I only updated part of it. Hello, everybody. For Shelly, hi, Shelly. You. For everybody else, hi, Courtney, Dan, hey, Shannon. Okay, so quick shout out to our sponsors. Why, you might ask? Because that's what we do. Sponsors would be ASM Lifestyle Magazine. 3 million readers can't be wrong. If you want to know what's going on in the adult world as well as the lifetime world, that would be turn to that channel. If you want to know what's going on in the lifestyle world, ASN Lifestyle Magazine is the place for you. Make it a habit to read it each and every month. And don't forget, you can vote. What? I voted. You can vote twice a day between now and June 30th, and help us win an ASN Lifestyle Award. You can go to ASNLifestyleMagazineAwards.com. Full Swap Shop for best retail, Full Swap Radio for best sporting business, and Krazy Truth for best
Crazy Winter Nights.
Crazy Winter Nights for best trade show, convention, or expo. We really want to get some more hardware. So go vote twice a day till June 30th. Also, hey, you know what? Don't trust the safety of someone you love or yourself, just anybody. Take control with your own drink spike prevention scrunchie from nightcap.com. That's right. You go to nightcaps.com and you can get one of their designs, obviously, or you can go to Full Swap Shop and get one of our designs. Either way. Also, sex is great. Sex is fun. But most people don't like to wallow around in the wet spot. Some people do. If you like to splash a wet spot, tune this out. If not, get your very own NoMoreWetSpotBlanket.com. Check it out today. It is the machine washable, machine dryable, non-squishy sounding sheet designed specifically for bodily fluids. And when you use Full Swap in the promo code, you'll get 10% discount. Compliments of us. So get your No More Wet Spot blanket today. And finally, you know what time it is. It's time to get your meat out. And you want to season your meat with smoking meat barbecue treats. That's right. We're happy to have them back. They're sponsoring all summer long because your meat is better when it's rubbed. Smoking meat barbecue treat. Come check it out. They've got 5 different flavors. We will have some to give away. Check out the Facebook page. A Swinger business. Swinger company. Good swinger folks. They know meat and they know how to rub it. Check it out today. All right. They didn't tell me to say it last word. I ad-libbed. I just took it on my own initiative.
I think a majority of it was ad-libbed.
No, some of it I say so often it's become a habit. Like the habit, like the habit. Well, that's a habit too. Usually that happens between 7 and 8 every morning, because then I pull one off and I go right back to sleep, and sleep till 9. Look, Leah's here. Woo!
What the fuck?
What? Life is about. I'm a businessman.
I really can't say shit because about that same time I'm in the bathroom using a vibrator.
So basically we jack off together, but at a distance. This is how you know you've been together a long time. We have a mental connection, a mental masturbation connection. We're both coming at the same time. So randomly, now the next time you hear somebody go, in the bathroom, it's actually me in here. And the next time I hear somebody go, zzz, oh no, it's actually you there. Telepathy. Sex style. Dun, 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 dun. So we're ready to, yep. pulling it off, wanking one. But anyways, I'm a businessman. I'm a busy man. Schedules are important. You got to squeeze that shit in. If you're going to squeeze one off, you got to squeeze it in at the appropriate times. And that's what I do. So I try to make sure that. So for all the people that like to call me between 7 and 8 a.m. and I don't answer the phone, stop it. You're interrupting. You cause Pornhub to quit running. Quit it, damn it. No. Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes I use Pornhub. I use Pornhub a lot. Sometimes I use people. It all just depends. We'll talk about that in a bit. Well, I do.
I know.
Well, I don't use them to jack off. Well, kind of. I use a pussy for a jack off. It's like a pocket pussy, but it's attached to a person. So you know what that would be? It would be I use an organic vagina. Yep. If you fuck somebody, you're using an organic vagina. Ladies, do you have an organic vagina or is it battery operating? I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of things go up your ass. Batteries has not been one of them, so I'm going to assume you have an organic vagina. See? This is important shit right here. I'm so glad I decided to go do this show tonight. That would have never entered my mind.
Some days he concerns the shit out
You know
of
what?
me.
That's going on TikTok.
What?
Organic vagina. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do tonight. When we get off here, I'm going to fucking do a quick TikTok video. TikTok, because that's my new favorite thing in the world. That's my new favorite thing.
He just likes to watch the numbers.
I do. It's like my penis. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a
Doesn't
thing.
quite know how to use it yet.
Nope, have no fucking clue. Absolutely moronically stupid when it comes to that. I just like clicking buttons. And that's what I do. It goes on my businessman thing. Look, I've got some badass meetings this week.
Mm-hmm.
That we got like 4 companies we're talking to this week that are really fucking cool. One of them let's just say after 12 years of this, I'm still learning about sex things that are out there that I never knew was possible.
Like for enhancement?
Yep. And you know what it's not? It's not just clowning around. Anyways, thank you very much. I'm sure we'll talk about that at a later time. Actually, we will talk about that because we're going to have a guest, not this week, but on one of our shows coming up, we're going to have Mischief on as a guest.
She gonna do me up like a clown?
Not without videos going for your OnlyFans.
No shit.
But yeah. So
I think you should see more of you in there. There you go.
Yeah. That's been the theme this week. Anyway, so one of the things that we have learned, so there you go, we're ready for the show. We've got a great show because we're doing something way kind of different this week. We have both chatted briefly, so she can't fucking play like, dude, I don't know what's going on card this week about what the show's going to talk about. Haven't we talked about it? I gave you a heads up, didn't I?
Ish.
I didn't tell you what to say because then it wouldn't be your opinions, but I told you what's going on with the show.
Yes.
By the way, I just gonna, and we haven't seen Lee for a long time.
No, we haven't.
I'm glad she's back. Well, for those who don't know, if you're not watching,
she said her name right.
No, how did you tell me the other day? You told me one day, so it's Leah. I know now it's Leah because you said it's always. You gave me an example how I would know because I always fuck up. Anybody with the name of Leah, I always fuck it up. And you were like, Cole, if it's this, it's always Leah. It's not Princess Leia, it's Leah. That Princess Leia is the only Leia that you know. Everybody else is Leah.
No, that's true. I just
Now, if Leah comes to a Halloween party as Princess Leia,
then you're fucked.
all I know is somebody's touching my lightsaber. Just saying. Anyways, for those of you who follow along at home, don't forget we're doing this live in front of our secret Facebook group, Casby.
And YouTube channel.
Don't tell the others. And we're doing it in front of our not so secret YouTube station, youtube.com/Casba. So we can take your questions on any place, any location. We're there. We got this shit.
Ish.
Yeah, I don't have shit, but we got the shit. I talked to the people out at Natural Pines today because we're like 38 days away from your. You think, you get to go to your regular job and don't sit there and stew on it. You know that No More West?
No, I think
I get to splash around in that. Oh yeah, because you're old. Anyway, so blue lightsaber. Anyways, so 38 days away. So we were talking about getting stuff lined up for the tea party. The itinerary is out. We have the itinerary, and we've got shit that we've never done with these before. So we've got a couple guys, thank you, Buck and Ricky, that are bringing their Harleys there because not everybody has Harley, but every girl likes
a bike to take
bike
pictures.
pictures, and they have offered to bring their bikes all polished up so that gals can get pictures on their bikes, which is that's damn cool. You don't you don't let other people as general just roll around and get roll around on your bike, let alone get pussy juices all over your bike. I mean, so that's very nice of them. They're doing that. We've got obviously the tea party, which you got to come to find out what that is. We're changed up from our poker walk.
The tea party's a hint.
It's only ladies only. We've got.
I think when you put the itinerary out, you put tea party and then like a winky face. And like, are they gonna get it?
They're gonna get it enough that it's not illegal. So we've got. We're doing a change up in this year. We've done a poker walk. We've done a poker walk 4 years in a row, and so this year we're doing a round the world party, so that more people, because some people don't go because of poison ivy and whatever case. So this year we're doing an around the world party, so people can sign up to have different drinks at your campsite, and you can decorate your campsite however you want, and then
we'll all just roll through.
We've got a birthday cake coming. That's at 9:00 on last night for you.
I would.
Yep, old lady. We'll just drag you along with your walker. We'll also have the bucket list bell will be there again. Though we will have that again. We're gonna have the bags tournament again. We have special prizes, and actually I've got to change the itinerary. We're not giving away a trip to Jamaica. We're giving a trip away to Cancun. That's what it is. So
you had it wrong.
I had it wrong. So well, that's gonna be part of our raffle, and and we've got a DJ. New DJ is gonna be there for this time, and he's gonna be doing karaoke Saturday night and Nate's karaoke, and he's got gonna have videos playing. We've got our award-winning comedians. And Darrell are both fucking awesome, and they're naked when they are totally naked when they do their stand-up. But you know what? I think that I'd like to see some of these national acts that are really funny, that are really good. Could they stand there naked and do it? Because they fucking handle it like a fucking boss. And so we're excited to have them back. So we got all kinds of cool shit. So it's gonna be fun. So get tickets. Please get tickets. So he stresses me. Krazy One Night or KrazyCasba.com. Anyways, so let's move on and talk about what we're gonna talk about tonight a little bit. Shall we?
Okay.
Shall we get into the meat and taters? Taters. So, okay, we've been talking about the fact in our own little world here.
We have our own little
world. It's a secret place. So we've talked about how, because very recently, you played a couple of times.
Correct.
And I'm taking, well, no, wait a minute. I'm taking the OnlyFans out of it. Yes. Yes, your fucking boy toy got a new apartment. Yes.
That's not a couple of times, that's once, but okay.
Okay, it's not like I'm playing every fucking day. I played twice. Give me some slack. I mean, they were great sessions. I'm so tired, but that's the point. Anyways, no. So, but what we were talking about
I know what we were talking about
is the fact, but they don't.
I know I'm being smart.
But they don't. But now I'm all fucking discontent. Why don't you tell them what we're talking about, bitch? God! What do you want?
Deep breath. Let it go.
I swear to God. Hold on. We're in the neighborhood. If you listen quietly, you can hear the band go by.
The band.
Fuck. Anyways, what we were talking about is the fact how different performance is with when we are playing separately when we're playing with people than when we fuck. And because yes, I've had now Mondays in a row with the same person, and but we had sex this weekend. We had sex Friday night. We had sex Saturday.
I think we were debating.
Yeah, no, we had Saturday and we had Sunday. Sunday is when we were I think it was Jack Bill. Anyways, doesn't matter. So, but what we were talking about was the fact that, like, I rarely come with somebody else, and I generally last way longer with other people than I do with you. And multi-session with other people. And so that's what we were talking about is why is that? Because the irony of it is you would think when you're more comfortable with somebody, right, it would be, what's the best sex? Reconnection sex.
Right.
So you would think that when you're more comfortable with people, that when you and I were having sex, it would be the longer sessions, the better sessions, the better
intimate
and more, intimate, but just better sex than it would be with a stranger. And that's what we're talking about, trying to figure out why.
It's okay.
We talked about this ahead of time, so there'd be more to it than you just saying okay. So, because you always say what? You say what after when if I talk about if I can play with somebody and have sex, what do you always say about it afterwards?
God, it lasts a long time.
Yeah.
Or how come I can't get that? Which question?
How come I don't get that? How come I don't get that?
I don't get 4-hour sessions. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. Well, it wasn't a continuous 4 hour. There were chat breaks in between, just not very long. The thing is that
okay. How about 7 times in a row?
Right. Yeah. Well, there's that. I mean, there's still drinks in there, but yeah.
I keep telling him he's not normal because normal people don't do that. I don't think. At least the ones I've come across don't.
I don't know. The part that makes it so weird is that sex good, but I'm believing that our sessions when we fuck are shorter, and I come sooner, and I come every time, and all the rest because of the comfort level.
Okay.
That's what it would. I would think it would have to be, because it's almost like the Leo in me has to prove something. I don't know. I'm open for suggestions, because here's the deal. Well, in fairness, the part that you didn't interject this when we were talking is
because I'm supposed to remember 2 days ago.
Just like how my sessions are longer. Okay, so the last time with your boy toy, you fucked for an hour.
No. Well, a lot of it was talking. Fucking probably lasts maybe a half hour.
The time before you fucked for about an hour was great sex, and the part was that if you and I fucked for that long, you would dry out.
Yeah.
You would have to use lube.
Mm-hmm.
So just like where I don't come and I don't it goes longer, you don't experience any of the same things either that you normally do. And that's the part that's like, okay, so I think we can both agree that that's not like, you can't control that.
No.
I wish I could. You can't mentally go, oh hey, I'm not gonna dry out with gold, or that's not something you can control.
No.
Right. Yeah. Right. So the thing with it is why is that?
Well, I have no earthly idea.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Seriously, I understand.
What am I going? He just goes, we're going to talk about this. Okay.
We had a great discussion the other night about it. We had a great discussion about it. Seriously.
Right. We did. And we talked about a comfort level and intimacy.
So
having sex with somebody else, it's new. So there's probably more chance of being lubricated. And
so do you think that it's just the fact of being excitement is what causes you to not dry out or not have to need lube in that situation?
I'd like to think so.
So playing devil's advocate but you guys have been fucking for 3 years. How much new is it?
Well, we don't fuck every day or every week.
We don't fuck every day or every week.
Not anymore. We used to.
It's not like you're deprived of having sex. I mean, there's a lot of weeks we may fuck. We went 2 weeks without kissing because we were both sick.
That's true.
I mean, so the thing is that that's what I'm trying to get to is like, why that's the discussion in theory we're supposed to be having, is that why that would be. What do we think? I believe this is probably a situation lots of people talk about and deal with.
Okay, so we're not the only ones.
Right, exactly. So we're not the only people that would have this. It's been a great fucking show. It really has. This is actually congratulations. You're all tuned in for the very last episode of fucking Krazy Truth. It's amazing. No, and do you remember that part of when we were talking about it? Why I thought this would be a good topic to discuss? Oh, fucking God. Oh, really? Seriously? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Come on, man.
Half the time I have a hard time remembering what I did 4 hours ago, let alone 2
You
days
fucking
ago.
can remember everything that I'm supposed to do and don't get done with no fucking problem. You can remember that shit a mile away. You can be like, oh, hey, did you get this? Remember 6 years ago you were going to go get dish soap and you didn't. You remember? You can remember that like dead fucking on. Seriously.
It was a younger brain then.
You can... The years the kids were born. Not the age. What are they?
That was a major time frame.
Just saying. I was
1995, 98. Fuck off.
That's 2.
No, 1995, 98.
Okay.
That's 3.
Gotcha. Okay, great. How old's my mother?
73. 74.
How old's your dad?
85.
How old would your mom be?
83.
What year was your oldest brother born?
63. Yeah, he turned 60.
Yeah. Look at this. Just
okay, but that was a long fucking time ago, and it was drilled into my brain for 50 fucking years.
No, I don't know. No, it's a chicken. This is so totally like select memory. This is like rote memory shit.
I said I'm stupid.
You're not. No, you're not stupid. Shut up. You're not. No one is saying you're fucking stupid. No.
I am.
Well, you're wrong. You're not stupid. That's fucking bullshit. No. She remembers shit I've done wrong before I've even done it wrong yet. That's awesome. Okay.
Nature Earth.
Anyway.
Okay, so maybe it's all the estrogen I have in my system that I lack now.
Well, you gave it all the fucking me. See why we don't have sex once a week? Apparently there's a leak in my dick and it absorbed it straight from your pussy. That's all I can fucking
that's
figure.
funny.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay, that's funny. Yes. I don't know. Okay, so Shannon says that with his wife, he goes about 15 minutes, but with someone else is 5 to 8. But then the second time, he'll not get off with anyone but his wife.
Right.
So not everybody is that way.
Right. Well, no, I agree. There's no set hard rules. I mean, let's face it. The reality is, I haven't come and not finished by hand in probably with you or somebody else in probably 5 years.
That's not true.
Okay. Why do you say that's not true?
Because we were doing doggy style on the bed like 2 weeks ago and you came in me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you remember 2 weeks ago when we were having sex, you remember that I came in you?
Yes.
Do you know that I knew you would remember that I was the one I was wrong on that? Do you know that I just walked you into that? No. As a general rule, though, I finish my hand more than I ever used to.
I think a majority of the issue is that when we're around each other, it's like, okay, we got this to do, we have this to do, we have this to do. Where when you were with somebody else, you have that devoted time for them.
They're the only thing you have to do.
There you go.
So
we were talking about if we were to get a hotel room to spend the day fucking, we would fuck once and then go, okay, here, let's go run and do this, let's go run and do this,
yeah, there's no way.
There's no...
Like, we would be the ultimate waste of money to go buy, like, a hotel with a big hot tub and all this shit, because it'd be like, we would, we're just going to spend all day with room service. No, we wouldn't.
Well, I could, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, well, probably. You could, but you would be like, you'd be on your phone. I'd end up taking a nap. You'd be on your phone. Here's the thing: I can fuck other people, and I don't just roll over and fall asleep. I fuck you, and I'm like, all right, gonna wow, and I'm out. So I don't. So okay, so let's go back to this because you always say that like I have horrible time management, or not time management. I have horrible time management also. I have horrible time. The understanding of time seems to slip away when my penis is hard. All
Well,
of my
no,
blood, all the blood
everybody's
leaves my watch area.
no, everybody gets caught up in the moment.
Yeah, but I'm like,
And you
hey, I
don't
was,
pay attention to time, nor does your brain go, hey, I should probably.
but I'm like, I think I was going like a half hour. Like, no, you're going like 3. And I'm like, what? I've always
Okay,
done
yeah,
it.
there's that.
But you always talk about how nobody else lasts as long, or your sessions don't go as long.
Or multiple.
Could that be a
There's been a
choice?
few. There have been multiple, but not.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to tell them to be like a monkey at the zoo. Seriously. As soon as they get done fucking you, the first time,
Okay.
then you start putting on the things. Hey, I got here, you kind of like, you're kind of fucking, you go to break, it wraps for a second, and you start kind of like, it's like a long walk of solar. Just whatever. Or you do it to them. Give them a break, talk for a few seconds, and then start fucking toppling. I'm telling you, guys tell me out of the guy you can't tell me that doesn't work. If you start doing it, it's going to start. It's going to have quite a few guys that are long enough. I know, yes and no. Yeah and no. But physically, no. It's bullshit. Every single guy has a turnaround time. Every single guy does. No one has a biological business. I shot my load. I can't shoot another one for 24 hours. And everybody, the thing is, so most guys are done because you have to, after I come home, it goes back to being fucking scared and afraid. You know what it is. All the time, go back to being, but enough encouragement, it will start coming back out again. My turnaround factor since my losing my one that I did stuff we had going, my turnaround time is about 18 months. Monday through goes out. Chances is anywhere from 45 minutes to 2 hours, but everybody gets their time, but I guarantee no one has one that actually says 24 hours before you come in. It's what do you do with the next? So the person I played the last 2 on this, they're showing this side, they're doing this side. So we have a set window to get as much accomplished in that time frame as possible. Right? We both about as much as we can in that time frame. Okay. Right? She has to push her on it. She has me. And it's like, so even with a last and whatever. So, and so the thing is that that's not going to go with your read it now. But I don't know if you would not go with it. I don't know you who's going to read it.
How much of chit chat do you have before it gets started?
Before it started, the first time, because Tuesday was the first time we were with them.
Right.
We talked off and on for a couple of years.
No.
I
When she got here.
She got here at 10 o'clock. So when I got here. And when I was at the clock in our room, which was on the end of we were starting, like actually inserting at that point in time, 10 or 7. Yeah. But we were on we got
Well, for a fucking hour window, I think you can squeeze it all in.
a 3-hour window.
I'm sorry. 3 hour window. Well,
It's not always it's okay. It's easier here being that she can't hear. It was like I had my sushi pants on.
I have opened up the hotel door in a fucking towel.
Okay?
We won't even go there.
So I had my social
Maybe
media.
my friend with benefits is just away.
No, he's a gambler. He's
Yes, yes.
no, okay, here's the thing. The first time you guys hooked up in a hotel, not in your work, not in front of the nursing room, where you were on the couch. The first time you guys hooked up, I got a hotel room. I don't think back here, we just went down this path, didn't we? But think about it, because I really pretty chance that's the first time we went hotel room, right? Because you're going to do, but not just, crazy watching at work.
For a whole 8 minutes.
Right. How long did you talk before we started talking? Roughly.
In a hotel?
And the first time.
Probably at least half hour or so. And I was in a towel.
Right?
I know, right?
Okay. Next 2 years later, I guess. I don't know. Maybe, okay, I haven't had an issue that I do just, I'm like, it's hard to go before changing his mind. There's that. I mean, seriously, there is a degree of that.
No, there's a lot of degree with that because there's times where you thought, hey, it's hard, let's go.
Yeah, it's like, come on, I gotta go to my house. So, yeah, there's some of that, but this is why I don't miss out on it, honestly.
Okay.
Well, think about this for a minute.
And what part do you not miss?
I have people played as a couple all the time. Notoriously, you dude are fucking, you're like sucking dick, and I'm already fucking hammered away. Right?
Yeah.
last time I suggested last time we started playing right about it last 10 minutes. So the thing is that you wouldn't agitate it slow, and we were already like step 3 and going back.
Okay,
And so then people that's the problem is that made people feel then I think that there were times that made the other guy feel like I think added pressure to the other guy, and having been there before when shit's not working, my shit's not working, you're already fucking 3 steps in, hammered away, you're already pound down, that feels fucking with me. And I think that probably had issues.
I can see that.
Can
it be that some guys are afraid to make the first move when you're in a hotel room or when you're meeting, that it ends up with a bunch of delays talking.
Okay, well, chances are when it's like you, sometimes they can't work with individual governments, other times it's off to where you go to a client. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it depends on how much y'all chatted before and the degree of anticipation.
Everybody, and here's the thing, let's put this out there. We're not saying anybody is right or wrong.
No,
At all. I think that,
I just make fun of it.
well, I think it kind of,
I'm like, oh my god, this is getting close off.
I think that to a degree, it goes with how we clearly got this stuff. Because you've always been one to say, like, we've had this multiple times when we play this couple. Me and her are fucking, we're sexting and we're fucking hammered away. And it's always this way that
The only thing I have is just a regular conversation.
right, and we're fucking 6 dicks in.
Hey, it's up your head.
So,
It feels so good.
yeah. I mean, and that's the difference of how we flirt. I can say fucking horrible flirting, but the difference of how we do it. I know, I don't know. Hey, isn't this some communications? And like, if things don't work, let's do this. Let's get after it. Yeah, it is. It is about communication, and I think, but that's the challenge of playing this couple.
The ones that you hook up with, though, y'all have already developed this thing of as soon as you get here, I'm going to just throw you down and okay, so like some shit.
I tend to, when I finally find the courage, I'm the ultimate cowardly lion. And this is the greatest analogy ever. This is candy. I'm the ultimate coward line. Because honestly, I don't leave girls with me. I don't leave on Instagram. I don't leave with girls with fucking anyways. So when I finally actually
You came back for seconds.
right. When I finally get the courage to flirt, to actively flirt, and actively reach that point, then it's like, Oz gave me courage. Once it's like we're moving to that point, once I finally get over that hump, then I have courage, and then the other part of the Leo comes out, right? But until that point, no. Which is part of the reason why I think we have been more successful playing alone than we have as a couple. Because you and I, most people, they didn't know us. People, I'm going to say this, people go, what? Because people know us and they go, oh, you guys are perfect, you're identical, blah, 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 perfect couple. And we are. But if you didn't know us, if they just knew you and just knew me as two separate individuals, no one would ever say you and I would be compatible because we don't, especially myself, we don't flirt the same way. We don't. You are absolutely way more courageous than I am. You actually have way more courage to talk to people in lifestyle that you don't know or flirt than I do. It's just like being naked. You don't have near the fear of it that I do. You
don't know that.
You might, but you cover it.
Just like you talk in front of people and you cover it way better than I would.
Right, but you know what? Talking's easy. Getting naked, totally another thing. Why are we doing the naked walk at Crazy Summer Nights? Because you know what? I still have to do another one. She just told me they got a longer pass, so it would be longer. I have to do, but I have to do another one because I'm not there yet. You can peel off your clothes and go, let's go, and that's not been me.
The very first time we went there, no, it was not that easy. But I'm like, but here we are.
I got all the way.
I just need to strip down. Let's go.
And the first time we went, I made it all the way to taking my shirt off.
No, you got in the pool.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you did because you had everybody staring at you.
The first time I did not.
Oh.
The first time I did not get in the pool at all. The first time I was not naked at all. I was, but not in our cabin fucking somebody, but I was not naked in public
fucking
at
somebody.
all in the least. Oh. It was the second time that I got fucking naked. And when I finally found the courage and went, fuck this, I have to do this, and went to the pool. Yeah. One whole time, all I got was shirtless. Beth and I seem to remember you getting in the pool the first KSN2. No, the first one I didn't.
What was the first one? Remind me.
Hardly anybody was there.
Okay, well that was that.
Because the first one you did not do Reiki on Beth. Because that's when I got all like, fuck this, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, but we only stayed in that cabin twice.
And
the second KSN I did Reiki on her.
And that was the one you were doing Reiki on Beth. I walked in and said, fuck it. You're like, what are you doing? I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to the pool. And stripped down and put my shorts on and went out the door I went. Because you guys were both like, what the fuck? And up to the fucking pool I went. And it made it worse because once I got there, everybody's like, hey, everybody, Cole's getting in the pool. And everybody turns to look, and there's fucking Cole. So, because I tried to cover myself with a water bottle. Because you couldn't believe, because you had to do, then you went and did Reiki with Shelly down by the lake. Because when you came up, you couldn't believe that I'd gotten in. I went up and got in, that I actually got in without my shorts on and without waiting for you.
God, I'm getting confused on which one was which.
Well, that says for I was trying. The bottom line, this is not about me being naked at KSN, damn it. The thing is that, again, I honestly, the reason we're talking about this is I think I haven't had near as much issues. Notice I said near as much issues with my dick not working since we play alone.
I agree with that.
Versus when we played together as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's because I think I'm not inside my own head. thinking that you're having to worry about whether or not I'm having issues,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
I watched you.
I'm focusing on whatever, but I'm also not worried about fucking her too hard and causing him to have issues with you, because that's happened.
Wow, you had a lot going on in your head.
Amanda, it's happened.
I know, but that's a lot going on in your head.
Once it happens one time, that's all it takes. When the one time we were with the couple that everybody's having fun, I thought, and he just got up and went upstairs and then came back dressed. It was like, oh.
Yeah, that was awkward.
But seriously, and so when I play alone, it's not that it's you were never like holding me back, but you just get to be completely, you don't have to worry about anything but just fucking.
Right.
I think that part of the reason that you don't have, you take your lube, obviously, and there's still times it could, if you fuck long enough, maybe go dry it. But for the most part, it doesn't, is because you're not having to be my wife at that point in time.
No, it's because I take testosterone.
Yeah, there's that. No, but I'm just saying you don't have to be my wife then. Honestly, this is going to sound weird, but it's true. When I go play alone, for whatever time frame that is, I'm not dad, I'm not husband, I'm just fucking.
Right.
When you go over to your boy tour, when you go fuck somebody, you hook up with somebody, you're not having to be mom, you're not having to be wife, you're just getting to go fuck. And so I think that it's super relaxed back. I have a lot of, I envy couples that can play in the same room and always have that, and have that
no issue.
I honestly still, I think that's why I think it'd be fun to play as a couple again, if you could find that. But I'm not honestly interested in going back and having a shitty experience just to see.
Yeah.
But I would love to. It's hot playing as a couple. It's fun watching you.
Do you
get
think
fucked.
you could do it in an orgy? Because then there's multiple people and you're not really focusing on me if there's a whole bunch of people around you.
I'm always someone gonna know where you're at. That's human nature. I'm gonna know a little bit. I'm trying to think how I can say this without sounding like a dick. No, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it anyways. It is what it is. I think I could.
I think I can.
But although there's large groups of people I would love to have an orgy with that are our friends and our group and whatever, I couldn't like that. I could, if we went to a party, so let's say in Miami, use Miami as an example.
Okay.
If your vagina's not on fire. But if we were to have an orgy in Miami, right, I think I could do it. I don't think I'd have a problem. Let me rephrase that. If I wasn't fucking intimidated a little bit, if it was just average people, I could have an orgy. Yeah, no problem. Could I with a big group at KSM?
Mm-hmm. Really?
And it's not. Here's the most important.
No, that's because you're working and you can't concentrate on shit.
Even if we could lock it away, it's not that I don't want to fuck. I could name you right now, just like that. I could name 15 couples that I think would be fucking awesome to be in an orgy with in our group. Couldn't do it. I want it individually. I'd like to fuck every of those 15 spouses or significant others. In a group, couldn't do it. Because this is probably going to sound big. The Leo in me, okay? You feel free to jump in to save me from just. We're going to have no group, no followers, and no fans after this, just so you know.
Oh, shucks.
The Leo in me I would feel too vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. I could see that.
In front of those people, because I'm Casbah. I'm the K in Casbah.
Okay, so the bad experience has left a mark. Could a good experience erase it? We've had some good experiences, couple, but it's still
We had some good
Still
group-
mess with your mind, even though you'd still have a good experience here and there.
we had a good group sex experience. The one and only house party I've ever been to was a good experience. My dick worked great. I had a great time. That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There was another time we went to a
It
party.
was like way public, way pre-cancer.
Oh yeah, it was. We went to another party, and there was a group. We went to a party on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Group sex, awesome, no problem. Mind you, this is all pre-Casbo, before our groups and before all that shit.
Yeah.
And then we had the next time we went to a group. It was after a Halloween party that these fucking dickwads put on, and we went into a room and there was an orgy going on in there. One of our admins was in there. Some people from Canada were in there. I don't know if you remember this. It was the first time in a group setting. I've got to send that picture. You get fucked. It was the first time in a group setting that my tip didn't work. And honestly,
Like Canada, who the fuck?
And honestly, because I went out twice. I went out finally because like we didn't have our phones, and so everybody's taking pictures, and we already agreed to have pictures and videos, and so I'm like, well, I'll go out and get our phone. We went out to get our phones because I couldn't make it work, and I got hassled, like, jokey. Hey, what's the matter? It's not working. No. And I remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the douchebag that did that?
And we'll talk about it another time. But
okay.
But and honestly, since then, you know what? I could never. This is so fucking stupid on my part. This is like that naked campground show. How did this turn about fucking exposing myself more? Yay. I will never with everything that is Casbo, right? I will never, this is a Leo on me 100%, never put myself in a situation that could ever be perceived as vulnerable in front of this group ever again. Because of that. Because I feel like if I do that, if I'm vulnerable in front of the group, there's we have a ton of people in our group that are new, have their own learning curves and whatever, and those people look to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
We give them the courage to do shit. Like, it's this old Moses, and like I said all the time, I'm Moses, right? I can take people to the promised land, but I can't get in. It's that thing. My job is to make sure that I take people that didn't think they could, didn't have the courage, didn't have the whatever, and I make sure that they get to have that experience, because I'm gonna be their shield. I'm gonna protect them. I'm gonna make sure it's safe. I'm gonna lift them up. I'm gonna, we have a member, she's listening right now, came to me after the first KSN. In tears. I never would have done this. I always wanted to, but I didn't feel safe. But I knew it would be safe to do it because it's yours, right? So that's what I'm here for. So if I'm vulnerable, if there's a chink in that armor anyway, then all those people that are counting on me get let down, and I can't do that.
Wow, what a burden.
And no, it's not. It's
it's a mental burden that you carry around with.
But it's not a burden. It's like it's dad fun. It's dad fun. Okay, what do you in all the movies? Dad, are you having fun when you're taking the kids to the zoo and you hate it because there's all these fucking kids
else is
and it sucks, and you're just like, but you're like, it's fun watching you have fun, and so you have that. Like, that's the thing. Every time somebody says to me, it was just like when I sold cars. When they're switching a car and they're trying to look and they go, I wasn't gonna buy anything. I was just looking. And it's not. Yeah, I know. Every time after every event, when we have somebody turn and say to me, I never could do this. I finally did what I've always wanted to do. That to me, that's everything. It's not everything, but as far as as far as the people know or need to know, that's everything. Whatever I want on the side, those are own quests somewhere down the road. I gotta try to figure out. But that's like that's the biggest thing. But no, I won't. I'm still have no desire to do the naked walk at KSM.
No, you don't.
But I know I have to, and it's even more important this year than it was last year, because if I don't do it this year, then that says it's okay to go backwards, and it's never okay to go backwards.
Correct.
And sometimes that sucks, but in the grand scheme of things, so that's part of why I'm so adamant and get such dickhead maneuver. Like if I hear somebody talking shit to somebody else about performance or that kind of shit, body shaming and that kind of crap, I'm gonna lose my shit, because honestly, that is making it. That's something, because I haven't been able to get rid of it or whatever. I don't know. That's something that holds me back, and I won't let that happen to somebody else. I'm terrified about Miami. I can't believe I'm going to admit this. And any guy listening who says there wouldn't be in my situation is full of shit. Here's the deal. And I'm the one that instigated it and set it up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But still doesn't mean, as a guy, this group of people that we're going to get to hang with and party with and are excited to party with is just as people. They're fucking... You're going to get giant dicks, and they actually know how to use them. Okay, it's not going to be the giant dick where it's like, and all they did was thump it on the table. That was no good.
Don't think that you'll get off with every single one, so you know.
It doesn't matter, that part of it, but think about it as a role reversal, and then let's go party, let's go fuck. Well, we know Cole has this thing with grower, not a shower thing, right?
Right.
So it's a mind fuck, and the thing is, you know that it's your own, but there's no way. Any guy that says, "Oh no, it wouldn't bother me," bull fucking shit, bullshit. Your old lady's gonna fuck a dude that's in the porn hall of fame, and you're not gonna initially go, "Okay, it's gonna take some getting used to." Bullshit. And I think it's natural. I think it's okay, but it's the reality of it. And so there are some girls there that are excited to meet us and excited to party with us. And quite honestly, you know what? If the opportunity would present itself to fuck one of them, do you know that I would absolutely go into it with a disclaimer? Because at 50 years old, I'm smart enough to go, look, here's the deal. I'm so enamored with you, I need to have a couple more shots to have a snowball's chance in hell. For it to get, because I'm willing to admit that at 50 years old, I'm willing to go sometimes get a mind fuck, and that was a mind fuck. You're looking at me all like this surprises you.
Coming from somebody that can fuck for 4 hours. Serious?
I can fuck for 4 hours in the safety, in a completely
right
in my controlled environment.
Well, okay. It is way easier for a female to do it out in the open around other people because we're pretty much
sluts. Sorry, I thought I was just playing a game there.
But my God, there's jealousy on my end that you can go off and on for 4 hours with somebody else.
Yeah, but now let's be honest too. As I said to the other participant in this situation, this is not. Look, round 2 was important to prove that round 1 wasn't a fluke. But allow me to fully disclose, statistically, we're going to hit some down days. That's not going to be I'm not going to say something, here's my guarantee of what's going to happen every time. I mean, I think you have to have a full, honest disclaimer. It's not like, I'm a fucking...
first when he got a knee injury.
Yeah, no shit, man. My knee finally quit fucking dying.
That was hilarious, and none of us felt sorry for him.
No, not Lily, fucking assholes. But so yeah.
But it felt okay for yesterday.
I powered through it. Actually, it doesn't hurt me on the bed. Just saying. Now we sit down on the floor to do something that hurts like fucking hell with that exciting one. So I don't know. This is totally not where this whole fucking discussion was supposed to go in any way, shape, or form.
You know what? You have a subject and you take it wherever it takes you.
You are good at just antagonizing and leading me on to a tangent. Let's
No.
expose Cole. There we go.
It's not to expose you. It really isn't to expose you.
I know, but it ends up exposing me. I'm about control.
I mean, shit, we could go through the, what was it? The 6 months of absolute painful dryness that I had, that I'm like going to the doctor, go, you really need to fix this. You need to fix it now because it really hurts. And that dick isn't going anywhere close to it.
Right.
And then you try a dick and nope, that didn't work. Can you up that medicine, please? Lube, 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 lube. Still, ow, no. So we're not even going to go there.
But that isn't the challenge.
I'm just fortunate enough that I can go to a doctor that will put me on the right medications to make it lube like it used to.
Yes, but it's not to discredit that as a legitimate situation, because it is. But the difference is that that's not up here. That is not in your head. It is not a thing if you go, oh man, I hope he didn't like when we fuck. I hope he's gonna like when we fuck. Oh man, and it dries up.
Okay, so
my shit's.
No, do you remember camming? And
yes.
There was
one
one
time. The couch?
No, that was the first time. No, there was the one time I was riding on top of you and a guy tuned in and he goes, "Oh, another fat girl."
Yes, I do. Yeah. And this is the part where I say to you, and that people don't believe, including you devalue how fucking strong you are. Like, look, I said this to somebody the other day. I know who I said to. Doesn't matter, but I may be the king of Casbah, right? I can be the king of swingers all I want. But you're the queen. And when you play chess, the most powerful piece on a chessboard is the queen. Seriously. Queen trumps all. And that's the reality of it, is that, so in your mind, you go, well, but that's, you are something. I have a situation, somebody flipped me a little shit about my deck now. We're in a group setting 8 years ago. And 8 or 9 years ago. Still there. You have something, and not just there as in I can remember it, but has direct effect. Still has a grip on how I can perform in certain situations. Okay, you have a similar thing happen. You still remember it.
So when I record another video, I go, look at all those rolls.
Well, you still remember it, but here's the thing: did it stop you from recording it? No. And that's powerful, and that's an awesome fucking. It takes mental toughness. That takes courage. That takes a lot of things to be able to do. And so you say you have body just what is it?
Body dysmorphia.
Right. So the thing is, but the difference is, you have it, but you power through it. It doesn't paralyze you. That is, when people want to talk about what makes strength, that's what makes strength. Every single person in the world has fucking issues. And that's something that people just don't understand. Every single fucking person, there's not a single person walking the face of this fucking earth that doesn't have something that mind fucks them. Something that causes pain, something that causes anguish, something that causes fear, something that causes hesitation. Every single person has it. The difference is that whether or not you let it paralyze you, not control you, paralyze you. That's the part everybody misses in this whole grand scheme of things. You know what? I am a damn good public speaker. And before I get up in front of a big enough crowd, if you want to know where I'm at, go look in the bathroom, because I'm going to go puke my guts out, rinse out my mouth, and then I'm going to go do it, because that's what I do. Mm-hmm. Is there nerves? Yes, but it doesn't paralyze me, right? That's the difference. And when it comes to, and a lot of those things are mental, it's mental things. And mental things are the hardest things to stop. Look, physically, if I hurt, I can physically power through anything. I am a dude that pain will not stop me, right?
Mm-hmm.
My knee hurts. I mean, but you've seen you've seen me have to damn near cut off a cowboy boot because I twisted my ankle so bad, but I won't come home from work. I won't stop. Pain won't stop me. But mentally, and the fact that you can take that and power through that, that's the whole thing. And what people don't understand in the lifestyle is that if you're willing to find a way to fight through the mental bullshit and not let it paralyze, you win. That's the whole game. And that's the difference between you and I, is that I can put on a great front. That's a Leo, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can put on a great front. But some things, when something truly gets a hold of me, paralyzes me. Absolutely fucking paralyzes me. Doesn't with you. You're kinesthetic, you're logical, you're what it do, you power your way through it. My shit, what I can do when the shit paralyzes me, I can find a way around it, but it still stops me from doing what I want to do. And that's the difference. And that's how you know how strong you really are. And that's what most people don't understand. That's what they don't get. That's why I say it all the time. I tell people all the time, the most important person in cast, the most important person with the show, the most important person at our events is not me. My shit's ringing fire. That's just it. I'm the show. I deflect. Shows are just a mirror of what you want to see. You are the real thing that goes with it. That's the difference.
I don't do shit.
It's not what you do, it's what you don't stop yourself from doing. This is so important. That's the difference. So if we're not listening at all, have any idea what the show's going to be about. Now it's over, and there you go. Oh, my Lord. All right.
That was good.
All right. So next week, we're going to have a show. Amanda and I are going to talk about
You're going
it.
to make notes.
We're going to talk about it 20 minutes before we go on.
And I'll still forget.
And then I'll give her the notes. Actually, we're going to have one phone running so she can just rewatch what we'll record as we talk about
Okay.
it. God. Anyways, hope you all learned something. I don't know. Shout out to our sponsors again. Good Lord. I need a map. Choose fucking.
A map to what?
The show. I need a map to the show to try to stay on. Anyways, it's all good. All right. So shout out to our sponsors again. ASN Lifestyle Magazine. 3 million readers can't be wrong. Seriously, make it a habit. The new copy is out. What just went out today is the second. Went out yesterday. Check it out. Don't forget to vote for us. ASN Lifestyle Magazine Awards.com. Twice a day. Let's say it again. Twice a day. See how I did that. You can vote. Full Swap Shop, best retail. Full Swap Radio, best supporting business. Krazy Winter Nights for best expo trade show convention. Remember this time. Also, safety. It's important. Get your nightcap today. Nightcap.com, the drink spike prevention scrunchie. You can get some right on Full Swap Shop with our cool logo. Just saying. And also, what else do we do? What else did I have? Oh, yeah. Everybody likes to fuck. Don't swim in the pool. NoMoreWinSpots.com. Check it out today.
In the pool. No.
Yeah, you can fuck in the pool if you stay in there for a while. Don't forget to put Full Swap in the promo code and get a 10% discount. And finally, it's barbecue season. Get out your meat, kids. Put on your rubs. Smoking meat barbecue treats.com. Check it out today. They're also on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And we will have some of their flavors to give away. They are very, very tasty. I just love when they're sponsored because they always give us some rubs. Mm-hmm. I mean, for our meat. I'll stop now. Anyways, you can follow us on Twitter at TruthCrazy. Send us emails at crazy.casba@gmail.com. Don't forget to go to crazycasba.com. Get your tickets to Crazy Summer Nights and all of the events going on and be a part of the show. With that being said, kids, doing it the only way I know how, the only way I want to, and the only way I ever motherfucking will. Casba style from Huskerland out.
Bye.
Hit it again. Hit it again, boss.